Welcome everybody. Tonight we're going to be doing the Kundalini Yoga Kriya for strengthening our magnetic field, our radiance, and our sunshine. And so throughout the class we're going to be listening to 528 sound healing frequency. It's this sound. Let me know if you can hear this. Okay. So I'm going to be playing this with the 528 music and also the 528C on the harmonium. So it is a sound for miracles and transformation, and it repairs DNA. So it's a really beautiful frequency for healing. So we'll start by tuning in. So just sitting with a tall spine and creating some heat in the palms. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and taking in a deep breath. And releasing the breath and inhaling to begin the audio mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgadaname Jugadgadaname Satgadaname Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgadaname Jugadgadaname Satgadaname Siri Gurudeve Name. Adgadaname Jugadgadaname Satgadaname Siri Gurudeve Name. Taking in a deep cleansing breath, holding the breath here for a moment. And releasing the breath and relaxing the hands down. And we're going to start with 2 minutes of breath of fire. So the first minute we're going to be in heart center opener, shoulders pulled back, heart open. Second minute in prayer pose at the heart center. So we'll begin 2 minutes of breath of fire. So panting like a dog through the nose. Powerfully pumping the navel, oxygenating the blood. Continuing breath of fire, prayer pose at the heart center, firmly pressing the palms in towards each other, and continuing breath of fire. deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, consolidating the energy within, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing the energy up the spine from the root to the crown, holding the breath. And exhale, just relaxing the hands down to the knees or palms up in Gyan Mudra. And we're going to come into the mantra Om and chanting this for 3 minutes. So the C on here is the vibration of 528 hertz for transformation and miracles. So just sitting with the tall spine, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, and we'll chant Ong, O-N-G, the creative dynamic force of the universe, for about 3 minutes. Taking a deep breath, just holding the breath here, just beaming out the brow point. And then releasing the breath. And we'll come here into warming up the spine. So grabbing the ankles, shoulders are relaxed, inhaling the heart forward, exhaling, rounding back. So we'll be here for a minute, and inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. next exhalation, inhaling back to center, deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha, root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel, squeezing the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head, holding the breath here. And relax. We're going to come into spinal twist for a minute. So bringing the hands up to the shoulders, arms are parallel to the mat. We're going to inhale left, exhale right with a powerful breath here for a minute. Exhalation, coming back to center, taking a deep breath in, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha, root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown. And relax, and we're going to come into life nerve stretch with the legs spread wide. So grabbing the knees, shins or toes, inhaling center, exhaling to one side, inhaling center, exhaling to the opposite side. So powerful breath here, 1 minute. It's good for the sciatic nerve. Inhaling set, exhaling on. Just letting the mantra ride on the breath. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Every cell in my body vibrates to truth, wholeness, harmony, health. Back to center, exhaling, folding forward, holding the breath out. Inhaling back up, coming into life nerve stretch with the legs together. We're going to continue 1 more minute here. Feet are flexed, toes pointing at the sky, grabbing the knees, shins or toes. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Powerful breath. Inhale, set, exhale, launch. Focusing on the mantra. Out briefly here. And inhaling back up, and we have 1 more warm-up before we start our Kriya for strengthening the magnetic field. So we're going to come into Sufi grind here. So just grabbing the knees and making big circles, inhaling around, or inhaling back right, exhaling forward left. Pushing into the sit bones as you lift the chest. Stretching the spine, massaging the organs. reversing direction. So inhaling back to the left, exhaling around, forward, right. Moving with the breath. Center, taking in a deep breath, holding the breath, squeezing Mulabandha root lock, squeezing from the root to the crown, and relaxing the breath. And we're going to begin our Kriya for strengthening the magnetic field. So we're going to come up to standing, and so this first posture here, in this Kriya, we're going to bring our hands into Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumbs together. Arms are out at angles like this. And we're going to jog in place for 3 minutes here. So, jogging with a breath of fire, powerful breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel. Get your knees up as high as you can. Powerful breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel, oxygenating the blood, building prana, life force, the regenerative force in the body. Halfway there. Powerful breath of fire. Last minute. Continue breath of fire, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, focusing on the mantra. Last 40 seconds here. And the legs. And here we're going to come into side bends. So the feet are about a foot apart here. The arms are parallel. We're going to twist to the left. Full twist here. Looking over your left shoulder towards your left hand. And bend down, touch your right hand to your left toes. Coming back up, Twisting all the way over. Right hands to left toes, looking up at your left hand to right toes, sorry, looking up at your right hand. So not like regular windmills, but full twist and then bend. Just find your rhythm here. Powerful breath. Breath is fueling the aura. So imagine painting your aura with your fingertips here. It's adding light to your aura. Here. Keeping the arms parallel, be solid, be straight in this posture. Last 40 seconds. Back upright, shaking at the arms and legs. If you need to get a drink of water. And from here, we're going to bring the feet about 2 to 3 feet apart and come into horse pose. So as if we're riding a horse, sitting on a saddle, bending the knees forward a little bit. Gonna bring our arms out parallel to the mat and fingers up, palms out, and we're gonna be in breath of fire here for 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes of breath of fire in horse pose, powerfully pumping the navel. Your strength, your stability, your power. Connect with your aura, your magnetic field, your presence. Feel the energy field around you. Powerful breath of fire, pumping the belly. You're strengthening your projection, strengthening your aura. Yourself overcoming obstacles in your life. Feel your power and your strength. Last minute. Feel yourself yourself victorious. Last 15 seconds. Be the best version of yourself, standing in your power, your light, your radiance. 10 seconds. Inhale, stepping out of the posture, relaxing the hands down, palms are facing forward, and just going within here, just breathing naturally. Standing quietly, eyelids are closed, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. Just breathing naturally. Just be aware of the energy field around you. Just bringing your awareness to your heart center. Just open your heart. Just infuse your aura, your magnetic field with the energy from your heart. Just open the heart and sending love to everybody in our Zoom class tonight. Carry that love out further into the world, around our globe. Just imagining that love and healing energy, our projection, our own magnetic field encircling the planet with love, compassion, kindness, healing. Inhaling deeply, inhaling love. Exhaling. Inhaling love again. Holding that love and support from everybody in our Zoom class. And exhale and relax. And here we're going to come into frogs. So, coming onto the toes, the heels are together, fingers are spread wide. We start off facing forward. We inhale up onto the toes, face the knees, exhaling back down. So, just moving with the breath here. Strengthening the nervous system, moving the spinal fluid. Last minute here. Powerful breath. We have a short Shavasana after this. And then straightening the legs, just letting the upper body just hang here briefly. From here, we're going to come onto the back for a mini Shavasana. 3 minutes here. Total relaxation on the back. Just allowing the body to integrate everything we've done. So just totally let go, completely relax. Now I'm going to play the tuning fork in the 528 hertz again. Just completely relaxing here. And just tune in to the flow of energy in the body and be sensitive to the magnetic field around you. And be aware that your own magnetic field can stretch to infinity and that you can beam whatever you like. Send out a prayer or a positive thought using the strength of the navel, the love of your heart, and the purity and sincerity of your soul. Send out a prayer, positive thought, or intention. Pray for yourself, pray for others, a prayer of gratitude, just whatever comes to you in the moment. So from here, just bringing the knees up to the chest, and we're just going to rock up, extending the legs out, and just bringing the hands by your side, and we're going to begin alternate leg lifts here for a minute. So inhaling one leg up, exhaling down, inhaling the opposite leg up, 2 minutes, exhaling down. So if you need to come back on your forearms or laying all the way on your back, that's fine. It's the most challenging to do it sitting up. Just supercharging our aura, painting the aura with light from our feet. Imagine the feet as paintbrushes, just painting light. Keep going, we're supercharging our aura here, last minute. So imagine our aura bright, bright, bright. Moving with the breath. Last 30 seconds here. And relaxing the legs down, and we're going to come back onto the back for a rest for a minute and a half. This time we're bringing the knees to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees. So deeply relaxing here for a minute and a half, and just congratulating yourself for all the work that you're doing, all the healing, all the regeneration that's taking place right now, all the supercharging of the aura, our magnetic field. here we're just going to rock side to side on the back. And then rolling up into easy pose, coming into our next aura supercharging exercise. And so here, arms are gonna be out straight on the mat, fingertips touching the mat, inhaling the backs of the hands together, exhaling back down. So quick movement here, 2 minutes, powerfully charging the aura. The fingers are like paintbrushes, painting light into your magnetic field. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, I am truth. Last minute here. Last 20 seconds. Inhaling the hands up, stretching up to the sky in reverse prayer pose. Holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock. Squeezing from the root to the crown. And exhale, sweeping the aura with light. And just coming into a meditation here for a couple of minutes. Closing the eyes, feeling the energy flow in the body. Just being sensitive to the aura, magnetic field around you. Feeling your connection with the universal magnetic field. Your beautiful, pure prayers or thoughts. Sending out love, healing energy. Deep breath, holding the breath, squeezing Mula Bandha root lock, and just beaming light from your heart center. And relax. And here we're going to come into front platform pose with breath of fire for 1.5 minutes. So the full posture is coming into a straight line from your toes all the way up, and begin breath of fire. If you can't do that, come down onto the knees. Just keep your spine as straight as possible, and breath of fire, powerfully pumping the navel for 1.5 minutes. seconds here. Inhale, hold the breath, squeeze, Mulban root lock. And exhale slowly, lowering down to the mat. And the palms are under the shoulders. We're just going to press up into Cobra, either coming onto the forearms or up onto the palms. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin, focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows. And we'll begin another 1.5 minutes of breath of fire. Powerfully pumping the navel, last 30 seconds here. Oxygenating the blood. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath, squeezing Mulban root lock. And exhaling slowly to the mat. And just come resting on the mat here. Just resting for a minute on the tummy. This is our last posture in this set. So we're going to come into Cobra again. So palms under the shoulders, inhaling up into Cobra, tucking the toes, and we're going to do a flow back and forth between Cobra and downward facing dog. So we'll be here for 2 minutes. So powerful breath, inhaling up into Cobra, exhaling back into downward dog. Last minute here. Powerful breath. next time that you come up into downward facing dog, just resting here briefly, and then coming on to the hands and knees, and we'll come. Let me get a drink of water. We'll come back to easy pose and do some mantra here for our magnetic field. Before Shavasana, so we'll do the Mangala Charn mantra, the mantra that we do after the Adi mantra when we open the class. And it's a mantra for protection, and it surrounds our magnetic field with protective light. So it's Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. I bow to the primal wisdom, or I honor the primal wisdom. I bow or honor the wisdom through the ages. I bow or honor the true wisdom. And I bow or honor the great unseen wisdom. So as we chant, we're going to start with our hands in prayer pose. And just think of a prayer or intention you have for yourself or for somebody else or the world. And we're going to just bring that energy from our heart, infuse our aura with that projection, that light, that thought, that prayer. So we chant Ad Gure Name, then bringing Jugad Gure Name back to the heart, Sat Gure Name, and Siddhi Guru Deve Name. So Ad Gure Name out, Jugad Gure Name back, Sat Gure Name back out, and Siddhi Guru Deve Name. And we'll just be here for a couple of minutes. So just coming back to your prayer or your thought or your intention, and just taking a couple deep breaths here, thinking about that here. Just meditating on that prayer or thought or intention. And we'll begin. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. One more. Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name, Coming back to center, taking in a deep breath. And releasing the breath, relaxing the hands down. Just imagine your aura is surrounded by beautiful, radiant light. And from here we'll come onto the back for Shavasana, total relaxation on the back. Just feel the energy within you, the energy we created tonight within, and all the light and powerful energy surrounding you, healing light. And while you rest in Shavasana, I'm just going to play some of the Solfeggio frequencies for healing. So just taking a deep breath into the body and releasing the breath, and begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And rotating wrists and ankles. And rubbing the palms together and the soles of the feet together. Making the palms really hot. And placing the warm palms over closed eyes. Taking a few long deep breaths here. Opening the eyes into the palms, gazing into the palms, raising them up away from the face. Stretching up to the sky. Doing a little cat stretch, side to side, on the back. And then rolling up. And we'll close the class with the Sunshine Song. We sing at the end of every class. So just sitting with a tall spine, creating some heat in the palms again. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way